group of boys and girls were given an intelligence test. Intelligence test. The mean Okay, a group of boys and girls were given an intelligence test. The mean score, standard deviation score, and numbers in each group are as follows. The mean, standard deviation, and n boys and girls. $74, $70, $8, $10, $12, $10. Okay, is the difference between the mean of between the means of the two groups significant at 5% level of significance. C 0.05 is equal to 2.086 for 20 df. So this question is appeared in June 2019. Okay, your mean is given, standard deviation is given. Okay. Write the solution there. X bar is equal to 74. Mean means this is boys, they are taking X, they are considering X, girls they are taking Y. means x bar is equal to 74, then s1 is equal to 8, n1 is equal to, here standard deviation s1 is equal to 8 and n1 is equal to 12. Okay, next one, y bar is equal to 70 and s2 is equal to here 10 and n2 is equal to 10. Okay, this is for boys and this is for girls. This is for girls. Okay, then c is equal to x bar minus y bar whole divided by s into square root of 1 over by n1 plus 1 over by n2. Okay, then observe here, we don't know the s. We need to find the s value here. We need to find the s value here. Okay, means s square is equal to 1 over by n plus 1, n plus 2 minus 2, summation of I is equal to 1 to n1, xi minus x bar whole square, summation of j is equal to 1 to n2, yj minus y bar whole square. Okay, then s square, we are writing one more formula, n1 s1 square plus n2 s2 square whole divided by n1 plus n2 minus 2. Okay, then write the question and also answer. Write the formula s square is equal to n1 s1 square plus n2 s2 square divided by n1 plus n2 minus 2. Okay, and then find out s square. Okay, here n1 find out here n1 is 12, and standard deviation s1 is 8 whole square plus n2 is 10, s2 square is s2 is also 10 here, 10 whole square. Okay, then n1 is 12 plus n2 is 10 minus 2. Okay, then what we are getting here, 12 into 164 plus 10 into 100. Okay, then 12 plus 10 is 22 minus 2 is 20. Okay, then we are getting here 1768 by 20 is equal to 88.4. Means s is equal to square root of 88.4, means s is equal to 9.402. Okay, means approximately we are writing here 9.4. Approximately we are writing here 9.4. Okay. Then the next we need to find the T naught. T formula is what? T is equal to x bar minus y bar. T is equal to x bar minus y bar whole divided by s into square root of 1 over by n 1 plus 1 over by n2. 1 over by n2. Okay, means x bar is 74 and y bar is 70 whole divided by s is 9.4 square root of 1 by 12 plus 1 by 10. Then simplify, use the calculator, simplify 0.994. 0.994 means T is equal to 0.9994 is less than of T 0.05 is equal to 2.086. 2.086 means the hypothesis that there is a difference between the means of the two groups is accepted at 5% level. Okay, the hypothesis that there is a difference between the means of the two groups is accepted at 5% level. 5% level of significance. 5% of level significance. Okay. Then here in this problem, observe here variables boys and girls. We are considering the x and y. Okay. Mean is given, standard deviation is given, n is given. Okay. We have to test the intelligence. Okay. So if the difference between the means of the two groups is significant at 5% level, you have to check it. Okay, here it is very less. Okay, means it is 5% is accepted. Okay, then write down this problem. Get off. Complete. Can take the next problem. The mean of two larger. The mean of two large samples of 1000 and 2000 members are 168.75 centimeters and 170 centimeters respectively. Okay, can the samples be regarded as drawn from the same population of standard deviation 6.25 centimeters. Okay, the mean of two larger samples of 1000 and 2000 members are 168.75 centimeters and 170 centimeters respectively. Can the samples be regarded as drawn from the samples same population of standard deviation is 6.25 centimeters. Okay. Then write down your solution. The number of workers means N1 is equal to 1000 and N2 is equal to 2000. Okay. X1 bar is equal to 168.75 and X2 bar is equal to 170. Okay, then Z is equal to X2 bar minus X1 bar whole divided by sigma square root of 1 over by N1 plus 1 over by N2. Okay, then we know that X2 bar and X1 bar substitute here. X2 bar is 170 minus X2 bar is 168.75 whole divided by square sigma is here standard deviation is 6.25. Sigma is 6.25. Okay, 6.25. Then square root of 1 over by 1000 plus 1 over by 2000. 1 over by 2000. Then next is 170 minus 168.75. We are writing 1.25 whole divided by 6.25 square root of 1 over by 1000 plus square root of 1 over by 1000 plus 1 over by 2000. We'll get it 5.16. We'll get it 5.16. Means here Z is equal to 5.16 is very much greater than Z 0.05 is equal to 1.96 and also Z is 0.01 is 2.58. Okay. This is the required answer. Okay. The next question. Sample for 1000 workers. random sample for 1,000 workers in a company as mean wage of rupees 50 per day and standard deviation of rupees 15. Another sample of 1,500 workers from another company at mean wage of rupees 45 per day and standard deviation of rupees 20. Thus, the mean rate of wages varies between the two companies find the 95% confidence limit for the difference of the mean wages of the population of the two companies Okay, this question is appeared in June 2019. Okay, here company 1 and company 2, two companies here. Wages is given here. Okay, a random sample for 1,000 workers in a company has mean wages is rupees 50 per day and standard deviation of rupees is 15. Okay, and also another sample of 1,500 workers from another company as mean wages of rupees 45 per day and standard deviation of rupees 20. Okay, then does the mean rate of wages varies between the two companies? Find the 95% confidence limit for the difference of the mean wages of the population of the two companies. Okay, here two companies wages are given. Okay, means solution here. Company 1 workers is 1,000 workers. Okay, means N1 is 1,000 workers. Okay, the mean of the wages is given here. Okay, X bar is 50 rupees and also standard deviation is given here rupees 50 and per day and standard deviation. Okay, sigma 1 is 15. Okay, company 1 wages is given here, X bar is 50 and also standard deviation is given here 15 and number of workers also is given. Number of workers is here 1,000. And one more company we have to take. One more company samples are also given here. Company 2. Okay, company 2, N2. Okay, here 1,500 members are working. 1,500 members are working. Then we are taking, this is X1 bar. We are taking company 2 is X2 bar. Okay, means mean wages of second company is 45. where standard deviation is 20. Okay, and then write down z is equal to x1 bar minus x2 bar whole divided by square root of sigma 1 square divided by n1 plus sigma 2 square divided by n2. Okay, then substitute the values here. x1 bar is 50 and x2 bar is 45. Okay, then square root of sigma 1 is 15 whole square by n1 is 1000 and plus sigma 2 square 20 whole square divided by here 1000 here 1500. Okay, then simplify. Using the calculation simplify, you are getting 7.1307. Okay, very simple. Auxiliary company, two companies are given and daily wages also given here, and the number of workers also given. Standard deviation is given. Then use the formula z is equal to x1 bar minus x2 bar divided by square root of sigma 1 square by n1 plus sigma 2 square divided by n2. Okay, then substitute all the values. Simplify, you get it 7.1307. Okay. Then still problem is not completed. Here z is equal to 7.137. Z is equal to 7.1307 is greater than z 0.05 is equal to 1.96 and z 0.01 is 2.58. Okay, then hence we can say that the difference between the mean wages is hence we can say that the difference between the mean wages is significant both at 5% and 1% level significant. Okay, then also 95% confidence limit for the difference of mean wages is given by x1 bar minus x2 bar. Okay, plus is equal to 1.96 square root of sigma 1 square by n1 plus sigma 2 square divided by n2. Okay, then we are 5% means we are writing here okay, here 1%, 5% and significant. Here x2 is shifted to here x2 bar plus 1.96 square root of sigma 1 square by n1 sigma 2 square by n2. Okay, here x2 is what 5 plus or minus 196. Substitute here sigma 1 square is 615 plus 15 whole square by n1 is 1000 plus sigma 2 is 20 square. Okay, whole divided by 1500. Okay, then simplify by 5 plus or minus 1.96 into 0.7012. Okay, then 5 plus or minus 1.96 into 0.7012. Simplify, you will get it here 6.37. And here 5 plus or minus 1.374 will get Okay, here plus or minus 2 option is there, means first take down per plus 5 plus 1.374 and one more 5 minus 1.374. Okay, simplify, you get it here 6.37. 5 minus 1.374 is 3.63. 3.63. Okay, means 3.626 and 6.374. Approximately, thus we can say with 95% confidence that the difference of population, means of ages between the two companies lies between 3.63 and rupees 6.37. This is the required answer. Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Then sampling theory notes already I uploaded in this is there. Okay. I completed all the problems. Now I will send the important questions note also. Using this note, you write the assignment. Okay. And submit the assignment next Saturday. Okay. For third IA, 20 marks, module 4. Okay. And 30 marks for module 5. Okay, chi distribution question is compulsory. In this one, and joint distribution question is compulsory. Then I gave ask A and ask B questions. That type of questions also compulsory. And this side now today, whatever I did know, that is also important. Okay, well, you have to remember the formula, that's all. It's not a difficult sampling theory. Okay. Complete assignment next. Okay, shall I continue? Shall I wind up the class? I'm done. I will continue or shall I wind up the class?
Finish, ma'am.
ಸ್ಮರ ಈಗ ಬಂದ ಎಲ್ಲೋಗಿದ್ದಪ್ಪ ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೂ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಮೈಕ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಇತ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.